Good evening, Bhargav.
Good evening, ma'am.
Just reread the concepts that we have discussed yesterday, because today again we are going to discuss the questions. Bhargav, you were going to send me the image of the thermos now that you want to discuss.
Ma'am, I didn't ask for image of thermos.
Sorry.
I didn't ask for image of thermos.
Okay.
Someone else asked for it.
I thought that you asked. Well, no issue.
I didn't ask.
All right. Just read the concepts that we discussed yesterday. Let the other students also join it. Na?
What?
Then we will... Concepts that we have discussed now, like all the concepts of the chapter heat.
Yes, ma'am.
Just read the concepts, and first your video should be on.
Okay.
Rika, did you ask about the concept of thermos flask yesterday?
Ma'am, I didn't ask. Aryan asked.
Aryan asked. Okay.
Ma'am, but even though that concept is a little bit confusing, I think everybody is fine with, like, getting to know about the concept once again.
No, actually, you were going to send, someone was saying na, that he will send with the image.
Yeah, that was Aryan.
Yeah, Aryan,
Yes, ma'am.
you didn't send the image?
Ma'am, image of what?
Thermos?
Ma'am, I sent it, right?
No, but I didn't get.
Ma'am, I guess I can send it again if it... Okay, ma'am. I guess I can send it again. 1 second. Ma'am.
Yeah, just send it again to Manisha ma'am. You send, na? Aryan, whom you sent?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
I sent it in the JEE group, but I don't know. I have to check if I actually sent it. I think I sent it to someone else by mistake. If it's not given, I'll just see, ma'am. 1 second.
Yeah, just saying, and otherwise you can send it to Manisha ma'am, okay? Then she will send it to me. Yesterday we left our questions at the HOTS part, basically.
Yeah.
We were doing this one, na? NCERT exemplar we have done. Yeah, competency critical thinking, na? We have to do this one. After this competency, we will discuss the concept of thermos flask. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. First question is, no medium is required in which medium you do not require any medium? So it is the radiation, because in conduction and convection, in both the ones we require a medium. A maximum and minimum thermometer has two stems. This is a maximum and minimum thermometer basically. It has two stems. One is this one and other is this one. Okay. So which record the highest and lowest temperature during a period
Ma'am, I
of
sent
time?
it again.
Okay. You sent to Manisha ma'am?
No, ma'am, I sent it in the group.
In the group, where you find this one? In this group?
Ma'am, it's not this one, ma'am, in WhatsApp. Manisha, ma'am, is in that group.
Okay. Then she will send it to me.
Okay.
Okay. Now, a small metallic piece in each stem indicates the temperature. Like which stem it is talking about? It is that stem.
Yeah.
So what are the maximum and minimum current basically? So maximum temperature is which one?
35 degrees Celsius.
That records at this point, and minimum is that records at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. Basically, there is a stem, like points are there. Means up to 35 degrees Celsius you can measure, and till 15 degrees Celsius you can measure. And the current temperature that you have is basically this one, where your mercury level is. In the maximum stem, you have the reading from minus 30 to 16 this way, and in the minimum, you have minus 30 upwards and 60 downwards. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Have you read about this one?
No, we don't have maximum minimum thermometer.
Okay. Next is mercury and alcohol are two common liquids used in thermometers. The boiling point of mercury is 357 degrees Celsius, while its freezing point is minus 39 degrees Celsius. For alcohol, the boiling point is 78 degrees Celsius and freezing point is minus 80 degrees Celsius. It is required in a laboratory to make measurements which are in the region of minus 60 degrees Celsius. Then which one you will prefer? As you have to measure
Ma'am, the
minus 60
alcohol
degrees
thermometer,
Celsius.
because mercury's freezing point is only minus 39 and the alcohol thermometer's freezing point is minus 80.
Yeah, so mercury will freeze at the temperature that we have to measure. So if it will not measure that temperature, that is minus 60 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
Next is match the following. Water is in convection currents. Temperature we can mark with degrees Celsius.
Yes.
Correct. Water is a bad conductor of heat. No. White, we can say that white is a what? It is
Bad
bad
absorber
absorber.
of heat.
Bad absorber of heat. Sea breeze is convection currents.
Connection, yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. And mercury is what? It is in liquid state.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So we are left with water, that is a bad conductor of heat. But is it a bad conductor of heat?
Ma'am, not really. It can still take in
It
heat because
absorbs
it's,
heat and
yeah.
it is a conductor of heat.
Yeah.
Okay. The highest and lowest temperature of the day are measured. When we have to measure highest and lowest temperature, then we use minimum and maximum thermometer.
Ma'am, is that a different kind of thermometer?
Yeah, this
Oh,
here it is. We have seen this one, no? This type of this is.
okay.
In a clinical thermometer, the mercury level immediately falls when taken out of the mouth. No, it takes some time to fall. That's why we are able to read the temperature. Na? Otherwise, if it falls immediately, then how we will measure the temperature? Correct?
Yes.
And why it takes time? Because it has a kink, basically a curved part, due to which it takes time.
Ma'am, like it prevents mercury from flowing for some time.
Exactly. All materials conduct the heat.
False.
Yeah. Conductors are the material which allow the heat to pass through them easily. Correct.
True. Option D.
Yeah. The body temperature of every person is not 37 degrees Celsius. Correct. It is an average temperature of human body. It is
True.
also correct. Which figure shows the correct way of reading the thermometer temperature on the thermometer? It is the B one.
Yes, ma'am.
Which process causes the air above the hot tea to get heated? It should be convection or radiation. Anyone? It is convection. The answer given in this one is incorrect.
Yeah.
Are you agree with this answer?
Yeah, because Ma'am, option D can't be correct, right? So convection, yeah.
Yeah.
Because hot tea is in a liquid form.
Yeah, it is in liquid form and heat is transferring from liquid to the gaseous particles basically. The thermometer shows the indoor temperature of a house, basically this one. What is the indoor temperature of the house in degrees Celsius? Now you can read this temperature. In
20
degrees
degrees
Celsius, it
Celsius.
is 20 degrees Celsius. Now, passage based, just read out this passage and then try to answer the questions.
Ma'am, question 1 option is D.
Okay. B or D?
D, all of them.
Okay.
Yeah, all of
Next one.
Ma'am, it's radiation.
Ma'am, radiation.
Transfer
Yeah,
heat
ma'am.
by radiation.
Okay. Next. You are not looking at the answer now.
No, ma'am, that was a basic question.
Do you get the third one?
Yes, ma'am. C. Cold air.
Why all tents are black in color at the campsite?
Ma'am, in the campsite, black is a conductor of heat, and Manali is a very cold place. They kept black to absorb the heat, and it can feel like more cooler there.
Yeah.
during
You will
summertime.
not write that it is a conductor of heat. You will write that it is an absorber of heat. Conductor means it is conducting, but as the black color is absorbing the heat, that is why the temperature is rising. Na?
Yes, ma'am.
Why white color fabric tent is preferred on in a hot weather place? Because it is a good
It's a bad
reflector.
absorber.
Ma'am, it's a good reflector of heat, so it allows
Oh,
the
it's a
inside to
good.
stay cooler.
Yeah, or bad absorber.
Yeah.
In the cup. What is RIMA testing? So which one is the paper a bad conductor of heat or good? It is a bad conductor, na?
Yeah, it's a bad conductor.
Does the shape of the cup prevent loss of heat? Yes.
Yeah, I guess.
Because if the surface area increases, then the rate of evaporation or the rate of heat loss will be more, na?
Yes.
Does the color of the cup prevents loss of heat? Yes. Black and white we can say.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is
Yes.
paper a better conductor of heat than ceramic?
No, it's a worse conductor.
Yeah. Would there be a change in the temperature reading if both the cups were covered with a lid?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next is subjective one. Just reread the questions and try to answer.
Ma'am, temperature is something that just determines the level of hotness and coldness of an object.
Yeah. Just open the books, your notebook. You are having question number, yeah, this one. Long answer you have. Right now, note down the just write down the answer of this question. Just wait, which the questions? This not this one. I'm writing down the questions. Stage 2 disadvantages of clinical thermometer. Write down the answer of these questions.
Yes, ma'am.
And send it to me right now. In the same class, I will tell you that what are the mistakes that you are doing.
Yes, ma'am.
Your video should be on.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Just
1
1 second.
second.
I have to get some.
Yes, I'm taking care of that.
Ma'am, just 2 questions.
Yes.
Okay.
was the second question?
Ma'am, I'm done. To send it, I have to turn my video off.
Okay.
Ma'am, so should I send it to Manisha, ma'am?
Yes. Have you all completed?
No,
Have you
ma'am.
noted down the questions?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, 1 second, ma'am.
Okay. Arab, do fast.
Ma'am, I sent it.
Okay.
Ma'am, to send it and turn my camera off.
Okay, no
Right.
issue. But I didn't receive it right now.
Ma'am, I'm done, ma'am. I'm sending it now.
Okay, just send.
I'm done. I'll send it.
Okay.
Put on my video.
Yeah. Done? Have you all completed?
Yes, ma'am, I'm sending the picture.
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't receive it. No worry, I will tell you when I will receive this. Can we start Thermos?
Yes.
If you all
Yes,
have
ma'am.
done these two questions, then we will start the Thermos concept now.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
have you done?
I'm sending, ma'am.
Okay, just complete it first.
लक्ष्मी आंटी भी जा रही है कितनी आंटी भी है, दादी कह रही है कि चिट्टी को पार्क लेके चलो।
That's what I said.
Yes, ma'am. Does.
Okay, okay. First image that I get is Aryan, I received your sheet.
Yes.
The two disadvantages, it can break easily because it is made up of glass. Aryan, my question was that you have to disadvantages of clinical thermometer, na?
Yes, ma'am.
And you write that two disadvantages of heat.
Oh, sorry. Ma'am, can I rewrite it? I forgot.
No, 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 no. Iron, in the second point, there is some correction that is required, as you have written that it cannot measure very high or very low temperature. So it will be good if you mention the range basically. Because according to you, very high or very low temperature is different, and according to me, it is different. It may be
Oh,
possible that I can assume 50 degrees Celsius is very high, but it may be possible for you that you will assume that 70 degrees high.
okay, got it.
Well, yeah. So whenever these type of questions are there, na, then you have to specify the range also.
Okay, ma'am, got
In
it.
a refrigerator, why is the refrigerator office on there? It is because cold air is heavier and sinks. Second is okay, Aryan.
Okay.
Next is Arav.
Yes.
What you have written?
Ma'am, I resent it because
Making it hard to measure objects.
yeah, I didn't complete that part, so I had to resend it. Resend it to Manisha.
Okay. Then Ruhika.
Yes, ma'am.
Ruhika, you have when the freezer. You have mentioned both the disadvantages, like the both are the same ones. In the first one, you said that there is a chance of breaking it down, and the second one, then if it breaks, then it will be toxic. So in the first one, we are covering this point, now,
Yes,
isn't
ma'am.
it?
But the second point specifies about how the mercury can be harmful to your health.
No, but you can specify it in the single point also. Because it is not
Okay.
asking about the disadvantage of mercury, it is asking about the disadvantage of thermometer.
Yes, ma'am.
Second is okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Bhargav, first thing is you have to improve your writing.
Okay, ma'am.
Bhargav, it might be a little inaccurate, no, it is not so.
Okay.
Second is okay.
Okay.
Arav, you didn't send,
Ma'am, I resent it. I did.
but I didn't get.
Ma'am, it was only that small part. If you want, I can read it out.
Okay.
In my picture, so basically, it's supposed to say that it makes it hard to measure objects with a higher or lower temperature than the range.
Let me open Aryan. Arav, I was Arav, na?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, it's
Yeah.
supposed to be making it hard to measure objects with a higher or lower temperature than the range.
Yeah, now it is correct.
Yeah.
Second is okay. Second question, you can elaborate more, Aryan. Arav.
Yeah.
Rest concept is okay.
Yeah.
This one
So like
is,
the idea I got was correct, right?
yeah. Now I got the images now. Okay. Everyone's answer has been discussed now. Anyone who is left with? Okay. Now we have a concept of thermos flask. Basically, when we use thermos flask, you have seen that if we put something hot in the thermos flask, then it will remain hot. And if we are putting something cold in it, then it will remain cold, right? Now, what is the principle behind it? Like, it doesn't happen in the each and every bottles now. Like, if we use the normal one, then the temperature either rises or the drops, correct? So, if we discuss a thermos flask is basically, it is like this one. You have the thermos flask. Then the stopper you can say cap you have like this one. Something this type of thermos flask we have. And here is the liquid that we placed over here. What are these? This is normal cap that we use. It is a stopper basically. It is a double walled glass vessel. Why double walled? One wall is this one, other is this one. Okay. An inner wall is basically, if you have seen in the thermos flask, you see that it is quite shiny, isn't it?
It's silver.
It is the silver wand. So basically what happens, we will discuss both the concepts, and it is a vacuum basically. First case is when we are putting hot water in this flask. If we are putting hot water, then we have a principle that it is always the warm air that moves through the cold air. Is it? Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Warm air has low, it is always that warm air always moves towards the cool air. So what happens if we are placing hot water over here, then it tends to move outside. We have taken it vacuum. Why vacuum? Because in vacuum we do not have any type of particles. So whenever there is a heat transfer takes place, then it requires a medium. Either it is a conduction, it is a convection. Only the radiation is there that do not require any medium. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So as in this case, you can see I'm having one wall over here and other wall over here. Means two walls are there, two solids are there. Between two solids, I can say a process of conduction should be there. Correct? Agree or not?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
If conduction should be there, means some particles should be there. Only then the conduction principle will take place over there. Between the walls, the conduction process will be there, and if the particles are there, then the process of convection will be there. But as no particles are there, so no conduction and no convection will be there. Clear? As
Yes,
no
ma'am.
conduction and no convection is there, means my heat is not moving to this part. Now the thing is that sometimes might it be possible that 0.01% heat reaches to this point, like to this wall, I can say. Then this is my plastic covering or any insulated material it is. If this heat reaches out over there, then as it is the insulated one, this heat will not pass over there. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, your heat will not pass from this part to this part. Now, the thing is that my heat can move out to this part also. So
No, but
here
there's a stopper.
there's a stopper that prevents the movement of heat to be ejected out. In this way, my water remains hot if we are putting it hot. Is the concept is clear that how it works basically?
Ma'am, but if we open it,
If you
once, that will no longer be.
Yeah, that will be no longer, because you have seen now, or you have experienced this also. If you are opening the thermos flask continuously, then it will become cool rather than the initial one.
Yes, ma'am.
Because each and every time when we open it, some amount of heat will be loose. Correct?
But that's very less sometimes.
Yeah, that's very less. That's why it takes time to get cool. But it cools. But if you keep it closed, then it will remain hot for a longer time. Clear?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt in this one? Next case we have, if we are putting cold water into it. Now, if we are having cold water into it, then my heat will pass from this part to this part, because outer side is hot and inner side is cold. Now, as it is the insulating material, my heat will not transfer. If some amount of heat, suppose say 0.1% will reach over here, then here I am having the vacuum one. In the vacuum, there is no heat transfer, no process of conduction and convection. That's why my water remains as such. The only part or the only point from where the heat enters into the thermos flask is this one, and this is only when we open the cap. Otherwise, it is not. Got it?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt in the concept of thermos flask?
No doubt.
Or any other thing you want to ask, like that yesterday you were saying that we are having a little bit confusion in thermos flask. So is the confusion got cleared, or still you have some doubts in this one? Or some other doubt?
Now for me it's clear. Yeah, for me it's clear.
Clear to all?
Yeah.
All right. Now we can move to the next question practice that we have. This we have done. Yeah, this one. No? These are the theory questions. You just read it down, the question and the answers. Why answers? Because if you read the answers also, na, then it will help you to write that, how to write the answers. That's why I am giving you time to read out these questions and answers as well. After that, we will be doing the MCQ question practice. Just read it within 5 or 10 minutes. Done?
Ma'am, not yet. The
No
last
answer.
two.
Okay.
Ma'am, done.
Ma'am, done, ma'am.
I'm done.
Ma'am, could you go to the next question?
Done?
One second. Yeah.
Ruhika, Aryan,
All done.
Bhargav. All questions are clear or still having doubt?
No
Ma'am,
doubt.
clear.
No clear, no. I mean, no doubts, no.
All right. Now these two questions. These two have done, na? Short ones, so you have already have written.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
All right. Now move to the next. Now, MCQ based questions. Name the device used to measure the hotness or coldness of an object.
Thermometer.
Thermometer.
Why we use barometer?
I'm not sure what the barometers.
Okay. It
Ma'am,
is
they
used to
didn't
measure
explain barometer,
pressure.
manometer, picometer.
Yeah. Barometer is basically used to measure the pressure.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, it is manometer. Sorry, not the barometer. Manometer is used to measure pressure.
Oh,
Okay, and barometer is used to measure the temperature pressure. Basically, that is not on daily basis. Like if you have to measure the pressure of something, like both we can use. Like we have thermometers of different types, na.
Yes, ma'am.
In the same way, we have the different instruments to measure the pressure. So both manometer and barometer you can use to measure the pressure.
like the air
Okay.
pressure now.
And picometer is basically a device that is used to measure the very, very small distance. Picometer is basically a unit. In the same way, we have centimeter, meter, kilometer, na? In the same way, we have a unit called picometer.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. It is like 1 picometer is equal to 10 to the power minus 12 meters if you have.
Okay.
Okay. What is the normal temperature of a healthy person? It is 37 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
Heat always flows from hotter object to
Hotter to
colder
cold.
object. That we have discussed in Thermos Flask also.
Yeah.
Conduction is a method of transfer of heat in solids.
Solid.
Heat from the sun reaches us by radiation.
Radiation.
At the campsite, there are tents of 3 shades. One is this we have discussed, like one is made of black, white, and one is black and white. Which one you will prefer?
White fabric.
Yeah, on a hot summer afternoon, you will prefer the white one. If it is cold, then you will prefer the black one. Woolen clothes keep the body warm in winter. There is air trapped in between woolen fibers and air. Correct?
Yes, ma'am. Both are true.
Yeah. All hot bodies radiate energy? Yes. When heat falls on an object, a part of it is released and part is absorbed, and a part may be transmitted. Correct. Because some amount is absorbed, some is reflected. The material which allow heat to pass through them easily are conductor of heat. Correct. Aluminum is a poor conductor of heat. No, aluminum is a good conductor of heat. That's why we made utensils made up of aluminum also, na?
Yeah.
Now, very short questions. Using 2 thin blankets rather than 1 thick blanket, that we have discussed. because in too thin blankets the air gets trapped, which is a bad conductor of heat. Some pins are stuck to a metal rod with a wax. So when you heat it, then which pin falls first? It is the P, and in the last S will fall by the process of conduction. Correct?
Yeah.
A few sharp jerks are given to a clinical thermometer before using it. Why is it done?
Ma'am, so the mercury it can go
mercury
back to its normal place.
Yeah.
After you remove it from the object.
The handle of a pressure cooker is covered with thick plastic. Why?
Ma'am, because since I like the pressure cooker we use, that metal is a good conductor of heat, that's why it's able to heat food. But since plastic is a bad conductor, it stops the heat from getting in our hands, and that's why our hand doesn't burn when we hold it, and that helps us not for the heat to get transferred to our body.
Yeah. What are the conditions necessary for heat to be conducted?
Now it
Anyone?
should be a solid.
And they should be in contact with each other, because if they are in contact with in each other, only then heat will be transferred. Otherwise it will not, because if they touch each other, then will transfer. Na?
Yeah.
How does the heat travel in air? Convection. In air, because we have particles. If there is no particles, then we say that it is the radiation. In a mercury thermometer, the level of mercury rises when its bulb comes in contact with a hot object. Why? Because mercury expands when the temperature rises. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Two examples of insulator as well as conductors, this you will write. Observe the figure, identify A, B and C. A is between two surfaces, so it is conduction. B is convection and C is the radiation one. Write two applications of convection and radiation in daily life. Read down these two questions. Read it?
One second. This one done.
What are the precautions to be taken while using a clinical thermometer and a laboratory thermometer? It should be washed before use.
Yeah.
Ensure the level of the mercury. Eyes should be in the basically at the level while reading the temperature.
Hold it carefully
Yeah.
to prevent any breakage.
And do not hold by the bulb.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what
It will
happens? The
affect
heat
the
from our
temperature.
hands will transfer to that one and the level rises.
Yeah.
About the laboratory,
Ma'am, a laboratory thermometer will.
same precautions you can use.
Yeah.
Still 100 degrees.
Next, we have explained the difference between sea breeze and land breeze with the help of label diagram. First, the diagram must be clear, and rest you can only explain that what is sea breeze and land breeze. Explanation itself is a difference between sea breeze and land breeze. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Describe different types of thermometers. Clinical you have done. Digital is basically a type of clinical thermometer. One is laboratory, and maximum minimum that we have discussed. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
For the maximum minimum, if you want to read, then you can read it. For the daily temperatures, basically weather forecasting, we use maximum and minimum. आपने देखा होगा ना न्यूज में that the minimum temperature of today is this and the maximum is this one.
Yes.
Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I have shared all the PDFs to you, the extra question practice. So just reread all the PDFs. In the next class, we will be going to do the physical and chemical changes, and we will be going to devote only 2 classes to that chapter. After that, we will be having the 2 typical chapters that you will be left with.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? Any doubts?
No, ma'am.
No,
All
not
right.
ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Now you can leave.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank
Bye, ma'am. Thank you.
Bye-bye.